Alright. I'll make this nice, quick, and short, and simple, and sweet. This your boy XX Ika. You already know the vibes. Hope everybody's doing amazing, of course. I basically wanted to normalize love because a lot of people, cold-hearted people, really deep down believe love does not exist. And I'm here to say, yes, it actually does exist, and you have been lied to majority of your whole life. So let me give you the satisfaction of the reprogramming. You feel me? Um, it is out there, and I would hate for you to miss out on opportunities. I've seen a lot of females miss out on great opportunities that come across them every single day, and it's because of the finances on other people's part. And it's like, if you see a person with a car and a mansion and a house, it's great, it's cool if that person has a great heart and is providing with love in general that, stimulates your mind, and it's like just through like all right, that was a little off topic. So I was trying to get at, if you have someone who cares for you, right, and that person is actually, taking care of your heart and making sure you're okay at the end of the day, and then you have a person with finances and, but let's say like they wasn't all mentally and the mind there. So like 98% of the time, the girl goes for the guy because he has the car and then the mansion and the finances and reality, but the guy does not know how to love. And the guy has some type of, let's just say, toxic trait. But this story does not fit for every single person out there. You can meet a good person with the car and the mansion and all of that greatness. But where I'm getting at is some people throw away their actual love for the money, the person who quote unquote provides for the female, right? And a lot of females get this backwards because they actually miss out on a bunch of opportunity and a bunch of blessings, right? Because that person actually cared, number one, and two, it's all really part of the game. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of what they gotta go through to learn and not do again. But I'm kind of here just to remind you that love actually really does exist. And people who just known each other, high school, hit it off, never broke up, got married, lived a great life. And we got people who fell for temptation. And it happens every day. People come up to you with a camera, whatever, you're in a relationship, and they go, hey, let's do the loyalty test or phone test. This person's texting this person doing that or whatever. And it's like, hey, okay, boom. If that's what y'all got going on, and that's cool. No judgment over here. And if you're into like, oh, I'm just strictly into people with money and that's all I want, I don't really care about the love, then all right, that's cool. You might want to click off this video, but I'm just here to remind you that, love actually really does exist. And it's something you should be proud of. To know that finding it in yourself is number one. Gotta have that self-love. Somewhat. Gotta care about yourself to figure out what you actually want. And when you care about yourself enough, that's what kind of brings you back to this video to be like, hey, I actually really do care about. I actually really do love myself. So that's why I would want the best for myself. So it's like, you choose a person. Let's say you had, because it's all in the mindset, to be honest, right? So like, this poor guy living his life. He's happy, he's motivated, and he's doing what he needs to do. But he's poor for a reason. Rather, the divine or the universe made him like that until he gets on his feet and do what he has to do. And this rich guy who's, got blessed into a royalty home, has finances and money, gets a bunch of different women, is a little stuck up attitude, doesn't have the proper DLC that he needs, but he's trying to find his way also. And you have the girl in the middle, right? So it's even if you are the victim in a story, nobody's a victim, to be honest. Nobody is. Don't purposely place yourself in there, but just, have an open ear. This girl is in the middle of both of them, and it's like she has to choose which one. So sometimes what glitters isn't always gold. Sometimes they have to play that role where it's like, okay, they chose the car and a fancy home, and they found out later on the grass was not greener. And it's all a part of life. It's all a part of, being tricked, or to learn, to experience that, hey, this love that you were looking for was always within, and this love that you was always looking for was always with you. But you decided to trade it off to something because you thought the grass was greener. But in reality, nobody's a victim, really. It's like, forgive yourself, let it go. And if you have something truly special that belongs to you, or somebody who actually really does care about you in your life, that's something to really, prioritize, and like to truly protect with your life, because not a lot of people come like that. And people really do deep down believe money is everything, you do need money for certain things, of course. This is the game of life. But when you know somebody who actually is there for you, it's like, don't trade that for the world, Don't do that, because you're only gonna hurt yourself, fam. But now you have to understand, if you do feel like the victim in a story, or if you do feel like you were the person who got over on other guy because you had more than he did, it will all work out in the end. It will all play out in the end. Rather, if you're serving karma or giving the karma, or you deliberately are the karma, right? This world is the journey. So it's like, that girl will now have experience to not make the same dumb choices. And, or that millionaire who thought he can just easily pull everybody and take everybody's woman away because he had the finances, now knows he cannot break true love, no matter how hard he tries. Or the poor person has a bigger and better experience on not to choose certain types of women, or let's say, I guess the poor person. That was pretty some good examples right there. I'm not gonna hold you, not gonna Nova. But let's just say the poor person was his role in the story was basically, he's either like serving karma or divine justice in general. Because now, the poor person, he eventually decided it wasn't meant for him to be. It was not meant for him to be with that female if that female did not choose him. Because now he has a clear path. He's able to study and grow. He becomes the millionaire. He becomes more successful than that guy with the busted down, beat up truck. Because he realized this was all a game, and this was all a test, and this has happened before. This is nothing brand new to him. Oh yeah, it hurts a little bit, but now he's smarter, he's stronger, and he's more confident in his own self, because he took the time out to pour that love into himself, and now has